say it I'm a B, but maybe I want to be one. Maybe I want to annoy you and simply live my life and do my thing and say what I want to say. I want to speak my 2 cents. Hey everyone, it's Garrison here and welcome back to the channel, and today I am so excited to be checking out with y'all HUH YUNJIN of Sserafim and her latest brand new song and release of I not equals to doll. Now of course there is wordplay going on in the title. There's meaning to it, pretty much, let alone in the titling, and I'm sure the overall song is going to be meaningful as just as much as how her previous release of Raise R or Your Glass was meaningful with the wordplay in that song too, but more so talking about her experiences training to be a part of Sserafim, right? And there was a lot of relatable lines in that song that I feel like connected to majority of us out here, and it got me super duper emotional, especially knowing how much she's been through and her journey, pretty much some of her journey into being part of Sserafim, a member of Sserafim, and going into the whole K-pop scene. Now with I not equals to doll, this is a wordplay of course of idol and doll, obviously, and yeah, I can't wait to see what kind of point she tackles in terms of the lyrics in the song. Of course this is by her, but also out of the fact, based on description, the artwork is also by her. We love to see it. Truly an artist, I've got to say. But without further ado, let's dive into I not equals to doll now. Alright, so I brought it up here, I not equals to doll by HUH YUNJIN. I got the English captions on and all, but let's go. Oh, you're not. People love to point their fingers. Obviously that was representing TikTok. The naysayers, the haters, already lost this hopeless game, yeah. Ooh. The honesty. The sincerity in these lyrics. Whoa. She truly speaking the truth though. All you see is vanity. What a fire line. When she's gonna lose that fat. More than a headline. Don't ignore my voice. What a hook in that song, am I right? Maybe I want to annoy you. Maybe I want to do what I want to do. I got like straight chills a bit like through like the beginning parts, but then at the very end there where the plug gets pulled and like the devil heads face us, house alone those last frames of this, I would say, full-blown music video pretty much, and like these drawings and illustrations really connects with the lyrics, but also of how symbolic that is. Okay, all the naysayers, the netizens on the internet, the haters, quote unquote, right, and just gets unplugged, you know. And I'm gonna point out more of the near and the end of the lines connecting to that when we get into our second watch and listen. But thank you, Yunjin, for this release. Like, she is slowly but surely, truly changing the whole idol scene. Without a doubt, the idol industry, right? And yet again, I'm seeing and hearing those qualities of what I got from Raise Your Glass. Like, sure, it tackles different points and it has a different overall message and it showcases her experiences training for Sserafim. But the lyricism, the artistry, the musicality, and just the pure talent that is shown on different ends and details that boils down all the way to the artwork for I not equals doll here is absolutely phenomenal. And I think that fire line that stood out to me of like idolize and that living your life like being idle per se and wasting your time is what's the intentions of that lines, right? Is so true, right? Like, people spend insurmountable times when they can just be focusing on themselves, and I feel like a lot of people tend to focus too much about others and what other people think, especially quote unquote idols and all. And idols do get treated to the point where they're just a rag doll to throw around. Okay, they don't care. I'm gonna just write it something bad about them and type something bad about them on the internet, on forums, and all that stuff. And people think unpopular opinions is not hating, but in reality, a majority of unpopular opinions are pretty much pure hate. I'm gonna be real with you guys. Let's be real here. I feel like a lot of people don't understand the whole meaning of if you got nothing good to say, don't say it, pretty much. Now, I'm going to break down line by line, frame by frame, every scene that was shown in this music video for I Not Equals to Doll. So let's just dive back into this right away because, oh my goodness, this is the music that I enjoy and consume on the channel with y'all, considering the likes of Kang Daniel and such. I feel like this shows another, like, if anything else, not only the sincerity and the truthfulness and her being herself from this song, in this song, and her previous release of Raise Your Glass or Our Glass. It shows that vulnerability, I should say, that vulnerable side to her, which is hard to do in the K-pop industry and as a very popular, influential individual per se, right? And yeah, I feel like this is a wake-up call for people out there too, as well, at the same time. But I like this confidence by Yunjin herself as well, you know? It's hard to muster this courage and this self-confidence of like, okay, I don't care what others may think of me. I'm gonna keep doing my thing. And I feel like a lot of fandoms and all that stuff go to the far point of like saying something blasphemous, you know? And this is the reality. Idols, K-pop idols, they're humans. They have feelings too. They have busy lives as well. They worked and trained so hard to be in their current day position, you know what I'm saying? And sure, the K-pop industry is changing, the idol industry is changing, and in some parts it's getting better, but mismanagement and all that stuff, we can get in a whole ordeal and debate about that. It's finally coming to truth and all, and hopefully more things get rectified and change, you know, and things get prevented. I just wanted to say that, ladies and gentlemen, but yeah, so these lines here, and this first like frame of scrolling through TikTok, it's like, oh yeah, this is just another day, you know. I'm enjoying and consuming their quote unquote content, you know. Whatever I choose to wear, people love to point their fingers. If I like it, people don't like it. Like, why does that matter, right? This is who I am. And I think what this song also shows is individuality. And I feel like individuality is something that is getting lost, especially these days with social media and all these platforms. Oh, what is in the new? What's quote unquote trendy? So yeah. Love the strumming of the guitar. So we got like this platform fighter game. This is like the computer, the naysayer that's being plugged in, right? The devil ears, you know, depicting them as the hater. Watch your repetition, they say, right? I've already lost this hopeless game. I mean, let's be real here. You can't fight all the constant, daily, day-to-day basis naysayers and haters and all these messages online. It's brutal to the point where I do think, I strongly believe people who do that, it's just straight up bullying. It's just straight up bullying. But would they say that in person though? You know, that's yeah. Would they say those things in person? Man, I love this teeter-totter kind of string work that's being done back and forth. So well done on that end, and then that kick. Muted drum kit work, I feel like. But look at this, you know, article, ant-sized waist, weight loss, designer brands, shocking new look. I mean, come on, right? This is what is constantly going about, you know. Whoa, what is my idol wearing? I should get what they get. Oh, look at them. Why are they looking overweight now and all that stuff? And there's all this pointing and judging over the internet, and it's crazy. Don't ignore my voice. I'm a human too. I'm a person too. I have feelings. I have my thoughts, my ideals, my beliefs as well. Let me speak out. And this is one huge problem that I really don't like about the K-pop industry or the idol industry, is that, like, there's a lot of censorship. There's a lot of censorship for these trainees or straight up idols and groups and all, and they get restricted, and they might be forced to do something that they don't want to do, you know what I'm saying? So oh, this volume up, it just feels like a whole anthem, right? Like I'm like it seems like she's singing for herself, but all the quote-unquote dolls, idols out there, right? It's like, whoo. I mean, it's true. Idol doesn't mean your doll to F with, right? You can't toy around with us. Like, I'm human, right? I'm not a doll. Say it I'm a bee, but maybe I want to be one. Maybe I want to annoy you and simply live my life and do my thing and say what I want to say. I want to speak my 2 cents, and this is what I'm getting here. Like, this is why she's maybe I want to be one, because it's just so frustrating to do what is in the trend, what is proper, and what is quote unquote right, and what others would like to see versus what, instead of what I want to do, tell them. Vanity. Man, how she came through with these lyrics is genius, I've got to say, with the vanity line and all. Hi-hat work. Oh, the strum of the guitar here. Go idolize your idol life. Now, this is such a fire line. Go idolize your idol life. Like, go ahead. You're basically idolizing your own life, which is being idle and just in the same position of only but criticizing, which in most cases is just pure hate. The same thing that I'm talking about when it comes down to unpopular opinions. It keeps on growing and saying whatever they want to say, whatever comes to their mind, right? Instead of just living your own life, right? So go ahead, waste your time. Tell them, Yunjin. Exactly. You have a pathetic life if you're constantly on the web just hating and straight up quote unquote criticizing, right? This is pretty straightforward, to the point. That teeter-totter is so good. That string work, I can't stress that enough. Just more so strumming of these strings I've got to say digitally done, which is so cool. Exactly, she pretty much like emphasizes my point here and sets it in stone, but I'm just a human like you. Tell them. So volume up. Sagaji. Man, the sing-alongable factorness of the song is cool too. Maybe that's why I think like this is like, it feels like an anthem. This is for me. This is for my members. This is for everyone out there that's struggling as much as I am, or in that doll position, right? Vanity. The most symbolic scene here is the plug in the wall. The plug is pretty much like all the netizens, the naysayers, right? And then they just get unplugged. And it's just like, I'll just go throw the rest away. Like, you're no good use of my life. I'm not gonna listen to you. there's nothing, if you got nothing good to say, I'm not gonna hear it, pretty much, right? So, yeah. HUH YUNJIN, everyone. HUH YUNJIN. What a masterpiece, and a great reminder to everyone out there that, hey, think before what you say, and before you jump to conclusions, all that stuff. And yeah, these idols that you may look up to and all, they're not a doll. They're humans like us. They have feelings. They have their own lives too, and there's good reasons, and they've worked so hard to become and be in their position. If you're jealous about them, it's like they've worked for this moment, right? To sing, to do what they've been wanting to do, and those people should find something instead to do what they want to do in life, instead of being so locked and like narrow-minded and plugged in and all, to just do all this nonsense, right, at the end of the day. So yeah, lot to take in, yet a song that is so special, genuine, and it goes to show you Yunjin's openness and her truthful side. You gotta give it to everyone behind the scenes, Hive/Source Music, for allowing, you know, Yunjin to show her individuality, her creativeness, you know, just allowing her to have that creative freedom. Like this is something that I really appreciate. I can't emphasize that enough. I feel like this, like, musical, you know, freedom, creative freedom should be allowed even more, if anything, like across all labels and such. And like I said about rules and regulations, legalities and stuff, mistreatments and stuff across labels, it's time for this idol scene and industry to change, so that idols, K-pop idols, do not be treated like dolls, and to the point where they're not treated as someone to look up to the rest of their life. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that goes the same way when it comes to social media influencers. Okay, you may see them as a good thing, but I feel like, at least for me, myself, and when I look up, I actually look up to people's actions versus themselves. It's really rare I look up to someone similar to my grandpa, who's equally as good as a person, right, as an individual, right, and has action, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, I feel like I'm lost for words now. I've said what I needed to say. Went on a little tangent and rant. I do apologize for that, but hopefully you got something out of this. I know that some things were really straightforward from this song alone, but I really want to emphasize of what Yunjin's putting out here. And at the end of the day, I just want to make things clear when it comes to music, showcase a little bit of my analytical side, my geekiness per se when it comes to great music. And this is more than great music, right? Lyrics are considered, production, the artwork, and all, and most importantly, Yunjin being hands-on when it comes to her music. So we love to see it. Aside from that, guys, this is it. Be sure to like, share, maybe subscribe, as it helps out the channel so much, and just warms my heart connecting with y'all in regards to HUH YUNJIN's latest release of I Not Equals to Doll. If you want to see more exclusive Sserafim content, I'm checking out Lennyverse on the Patreon, and we got more Sserafim content coming to ya on the channel here, so please stay tuned. Can't wait to hear and see what Yunjin does in this year, as well as her fellow members and Sserafim as a whole, of course. But as always, take care, have a great day, have a good night, have a good afternoon, wherever you are. This has been Garrison, and peace.